over 20 years now, I'm in the UK. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never really felt like I was home. Yes, the UK has been my home for most of my adulthood, but I've never really felt like I was home. I think if you are African and you've come to this country or any other country in the world for work or whatever reason, you understand what I mean.
The cold, the stress, the grind, it's absolutely draining. My mental health is suffering and it's taking a toll on my physical health. There is no amount of antidepressants and or therapy that's going to undo the toll of the day-to-day of waking up in a place that your mind, body and soul just doesn't fuck with.
There is no place like home. I've been living in Wales for the past 8 years, I think going on my 9th year. And before that, I was in England since the age of 21. So over 20 years now, I'm in the UK. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never really felt like I was home. Yes, the UK has been my home for most of my adulthood, but I've never really felt like I was home. I think if you are African and you've come to this country or any other country in the world for work or whatever reason, you understand what I mean. And obviously I'm married now with children, but there's been this feeling in me that has made me want to go home. But when you get married, when you have kids, you can't be selfish. It's not all about you or me all the time. So I had to sort of like push that feeling away and do what I needed to do. But in the past few years, and as my kids are growing, the feeling is coming back again. Like I really feel like I want to go home. So I'm at the stage now where the feeling or the eager to go home is really coming on me, like very strong, and I can't push it back anymore. That has left me with a question in my mind: is it time? I think this feeling has been brought back by a lot of things: cost of living, the weather, and just getting older, like, being in my 40s, and so many other things that have like happened socially that I'm feeling like it's time to go home. It's not going to be an easy one because, like I said, my kids were born here. My husband was born here. I can't just wake up and say, guys, come on, we're packing up. We're moving back to South Africa. But it's definitely a conversation that I need to have with my husband, with my kids, with my family, because it's not as straightforward as, yeah, I'm going to South Africa. I need to plan things. I need to put things in place. I need to make sure that the lifestyle that we have here, we could have the same lifestyle in South Africa. I'm not looking into going back to South Africa and start looking for a job or looking for work. So I need to start preparing myself, because when you start feeling something in your life, they say your gut is never wrong. And right now, my gut is telling me, girl, you need to start putting things in place. It's time to return to Africa. I know I'm not the only one. Like, I've seen few people on social media talking about this eager to return to Africa, to return home. We all have different reasons why we feel that way. as much as, you know, Wales, the UK is my home now, but it's not my home. I don't think it will ever be my home. So it's a very big decision that I need to make. It's a very big and serious conversation that I need to have with my family. Have you ever been feeling like that lately? Let's chat on the comment section and maybe you can advise me. If you are already in South Africa and before you were here in the UK or anywhere in the West, like in the world, whether America or somewhere, you know, that is not Africa, and you've returned to Africa, let's have a chat on the comment section, because I would like to know what were your challenges, what things to look forward to, what was your first step, and which direction. If you are married and you've got kids, what conversation did you have with your husband, your in-laws, to convince them that maybe it's time to pack those back and return home, which home is home for you? How did you convince them that Africa could be their home as well, given that they've only ever spent time in Africa on holidays, which holidays are holidays? So yeah, let's chat on the comment section, because I would love to deal with this accordingly. But at the same time, I know we all have different experiences, but it would be nice to hear, you know, how other Africans out there that are secretly or that are planning to go back to Africa are dealing with the situation. Thanks.
4 reasons I'm relocating to Ghana. Number 1, my mental health and physical health comes first. The cold, the stress, the grind, it's absolutely draining. My mental health is suffering and it's taking a toll on my physical health. There is no amount of antidepressants and or therapy that's going to undo the toll of the day-to-day of waking up in a place that your mind, body and soul just doesn't fuck with. I'm so sorry. Like, why are we all on vitamin D anyways? It's a battle that meds can't fix because the environment itself is the problem. I feel like I'm forcing my body to adapt to a place that isn't really built for me. When I'm in Ghana, the sun warms up my body in a way that no supplement or medication can. Like, I breathe easier, my body's just a lot less stiff, I'm more mobile. I genuinely feel like when I'm in Ghana as well, all of a sudden these aches and pains that I get associated with my conditions, they somehow also take a vacation, and I can't ignore that. It's more than just a comfort thing. It's literally what seems to help me heal and manage my condition a lot better. Reason number 2, I need more than just making it through the day. Now, I would be foolish if I didn't acknowledge the clear privilege and opportunities there are in the UK. The system in the UK makes it so that you can earn money in the UK. There is work, there is employment. Whereas I know that's a lot more difficult in Ghana. But this same system makes it incredibly difficult to build and or sustain wealth. The cost of living, taxes, and random expenses eat away at any savings you could possibly think of putting together. It makes it feel like no matter how much hard work you put in, there's nothing for you to keep for yourself, to grow, or to pass on to your kids. It makes the days short and life even shorter. You just kind of go through life month by month on survival mode, just trying to get through your day. And this cannot be life. With all that in mind, and as the child of immigrant parents, why would I find myself in this unique position where I can earn money in London, in the UK, and go back to Africa and grow that money? It just feels like such a missed opportunity, and I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't take advantage of that. Number 3, community. I'm going where I'm loved, I'm adored, I'm respected, valued, and people are kind. London will literally never, ever be the bad vibes allegations. I promise you that. The culture of negativity here is suffocating. People are tired, they're overworked, undervalued, and constantly on edge. You can literally feel it in the way that people walk and talk and interact with you if they choose to interact with you. It's really, really sad. I know that people are trying to get through their day, but sometimes the vibe here, it feels like kindness is an afterthought. Ghana though, my Ghana, completely different energy. There's people in Ghana who have close to nothing and still wake up with a reason to smile. They still are able to keep their kindness and their humanity. It's just so much easier to build community in Ghana. You can smile and at somebody and you're guaranteed a smile back. You can wave and, guarantee that somebody's going to wave back and not question your motive. The sense of community is real and people move with warmth and kindness. Number 4, legacy. This is a long one, so just bear with me. And I know this is and sounds grandiose. At least in Ghana, the idea of making an impact on the landscape and development of Ghana is a real and possible reality. Ghana is very much a developing country with immense potential. I've had friends that have gone back and started farming. I've had friends that have gone back and opened salons. I've had friends that have gone back and opened retail spaces and more. People are actively moving back and building themselves a future. Imagine if we all share that common goal to move back and elevate Ghana's progression. There is something so poetic about how our parents migrated here with hopes and dreams of giving us a better future. They faced so much adversity just so they could give us these advantages. And now here we are as a generational immigrant parents. Or let me speak for myself. Here I am in a place where I'm finally realizing that perhaps the place our parents left behind to make a better life for us is the place that we need to go back to create a better standard of living for ourselves. I find myself in a position where I'm asking myself questions. Is there a legacy here in London that I can leave for my son? Or am I here working to survive and grow, and raising my child up to do the same? How many of us can actually look around us now and say that we have made a contribution, worthwhile contribution to the place we live, the place we're raising our children, and we can get up every day and see and feel that contribution? I say that all to just say that my mind is finally made up. This has been years in the making, and it's gotten to the point, and it had to get to the point, I believe, where I was physically and spiritually uncomfortable where I am. As nerve-wracking and as unnerving as any huge life transition or transformation can be, I am really, really, really excited, and I'm putting my faith in God to get through this process and make it to the other side, knowing that I've made a decision that's going to be for the betterment of myself and my child. So thanks for watching, guys, and keep tuning in as we get ready to move to Ghana 2026. Yay! Bye.